to your September 5th through the 11th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what is going on with you from the 5th through the 11th. Best message. You have the third eye chakra coming out, which is saying that you are using your intuition and you clearly can see what's going on. You have well-deserved reward coming out with the Nine of Pentacles as you are planting those seeds. You do have the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Holy Gemini. Here we go. Okay, there's no more sadness and isolation. So whatever you might have felt sad and isolated about with the Three of Swords, it looks like it's taking a back seat now. So if you had anything that was making you very upset, it's definitely on its way out. Those energies are leaving here pretty quick. Okay. Your manifestation, rejuvenation, and moving with the Chariot. Wow. Any overall card, please, for Taurus for the 5th through the 11th. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't say a whole book. I didn't say having control. Wow. Okay. Having control over a situation. Wow. So really feeling like you are in control. Control of what? The Ace of Cups coming. This makes me, I always wanted to deep because you have the destiny in control of where your love abounds with your own destiny, where you want to shine, where you're moving on to with the new vitality. Wow, really observing the situation so you can embrace the new shift. Wow, this is just crazy. All in one like week, right? All the beginning of the month here. So whatever you're doing, Taurus, you're putting your best foot forward, which is just very Taurian energy anyways. But really feeling like you're in Emperor mode, really feeling like you're in control of this situation and nothing is going to back you down, because this is the overall message for the beginning of the month. This is where you're taking your control back for what you love and desire of the Ace of Cups for your own purpose and your own destiny. With this beautiful Wheel of Fortune, I just want you to know that it's talking about the Wheel of Fortune, and you have the Wheel of Fortune, so you have two Wheel of Fortunes within this reading, because it's saying I'm taking my control for where my love abounds, for my destiny, having this Wheel of Fortune, and then the flow is the Wheel of Fortune with the manifestation and the moving. So you know where your destiny is going and you know what you want, and you've been putting everything towards this, but you have been all year. With the third eye chakra coming in, you're starting to see within your intuition that you deserve this reward. You've been planting all the seeds. You are right in like baby empress mode, right? You know where you stand in this area. Like, he's standing up here. He knows that he's number one. He knows that he deserves this. He put in all the hard work. He has put in the effort of, mind, body, soul, elbow grease, you name it, I put it, And this Wheel of Fortune is open. I just want you to know the reason the Wheel of Fortune is here is because you want this destiny. And I think you guys already know that anyways, that the Wheel of Fortune is here. It is the perfect timing for this situation. And this is where the sadness and the isolation or anything that was hurting or feeling that was a delay or whatever was, upsetting you, Taurus, you feel like, you know what, I'm done with that. I don't need that within my life. I don't need them, that energy, any of the above. And I do feel like you are still manifesting. Little manifesting monsters, That's what I've been calling Taurus all year, pretty much. Whether I said it out loud or in my head, it doesn't matter. We're little manifesting monsters. Yes, because we know. We are the magician. Taurus is the magician. Saturn is sitting in that 11th house of dreams, of good luck. you know, you might as well go get it. There for 2.5 years, 3 years, just manifest your little hearts out, right? Go get what you want. Shift and change your life to the way you want it, and seek and recuperate. And when things do get rough, make sure you are taking that time out. Make sure that you are connecting to nature. Make sure that, you know, go sit with the birds, sit under a tree, sit in the backyard, sit in the front yard, sit in the park, wherever it is. Recuperate. Feel that essence of nature around you. Take that essence in, right? It's going to keep your chariot moving because it's going to keep your heart open, right? And always make sure your hands are out, right? Why is their hands out? To receive, right? To receive. See, he's receiving, she's receiving, they're receiving. See how they're receiving? Palms out means I'm receiving the energies from the universe for my manifestations, for my prayers to be answered. I call upon you, I want to receive. So always make sure you're in receiving mode. If your hands are down, that means I'm not receiving, right? So, wow. It's almost to the point where I didn't even know which cards to use. I was actually looking around going, what cards should I use over here? Because there's a big message here for you, Taurus, and I'm not sure which deck to use. I'm actually thinking that I actually want to use the Kipper Tarot deck as well. Because the overall over here for the end of the beginning of the month is quite amazing. Because the control over here, guys, is not just you in Emperor mode. This is you in control of everything around you. And knowing that you are, you know, it would be like that thing where, you know, you used to always say, you know, you're a force to be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? And that's because you're the Emperor, or you're the Emperor, the Empress, and the Magician. And your intuition is going crazy, so you're kind of the High Priestess too. And you're on right in line here. Yeah, with a well-deserved reward, everything is coming in really fast. You guys are probably starting to feel this shift. If you haven't started feeling this shift, this is the reading from the 5th through the 11th. So if you haven't started feeling this shift yet, you're going to start feeling this shift. And this is because there is a rapid change going on right here within you, right? I mean, it's the energy. It's just rapid. And there's going to be quick decisions that you're going to feel like you can make. But it's not going to they're not going to throw you off. It's like you're going to make them. They're going to come and you're going to say, because I'm in control and I know who I am, I can make that decision. There's not going to be a detour. There's not going to be a crossroads. There's not going to be anything. Look at here, guys. You're balancing and weighing with the Wheel of Fortune. Now you have 3 Wheel of Fortunes in this reading. When you make these quick decisions and things are coming, there is no swords. There is no nothing. You're balancing out the ways and cons and you're saying, that's fine. I got this because I know what my priorities are and I know where I'm going and I can time manage this stuff no matter what it is because I'm balanced. Whoa, Taurus is balanced. It's like almost to the point where those of you who've been here for a long time, we know we go back and do the back and forth wishy-washy thing. Not now, Taurus. Now you're ready. And you know another reason why you're ready? Venus is no longer in retrograde. She's coming back. She's coming back strong. She's coming home. She's coming alive. She's waking up. And when she's waking up, she's bringing this force of energy with her, right? No longer in retrograde. She's like, wake up, my empresses, and let's all go. You know what I mean? I'm seeing it in Libra as well. So if you have Libra in your chart, you're going to feel it, right? Even more so, and they're going to really feel that balance. So she's doing a balancing act. You kind of can say kind of for her zodiac signs, I guess, for her children. I don't know how you're going to say that. You say it however you want it. It doesn't matter. The point is that she's making sure that we're all balanced. She wants to make sure Libra is as balanced as possible and that Taurus is as balanced as possible. Those who she rules. because she's waking up and she says, are you ready to rock? Are you ready to rock? Yeah, you're ready to rock. Yep, you're ready for that karmic cycle to, you're on fire. You're on fire. That's it. This is very unpredictable. The energy around it will be kind of unpredictable. The shift is not going to imbalance you. The shift is just going to feel like you're kind of taking a quantum leap. It has, you might have this kind of like maybe like a little bit of a dizzy feeling, or a kind of out of realm kind of feeling. I can't really explain that. If you guys have ever done that before, you'll know what I'm talking about. It kind of it kind of feels like a displacement for a second. You know what I mean? Kind of displaces, things are moving around. You'll know it. If you've never had it happen, you'll know what I'm talking. If you've had it, then you'll know what I'm talking about. If you've never had it, you'll feel it. Let's put it that way. I mean, that's exactly what is happening. And then sometimes people are just too busy within the day, you'll never feel it. You know what I'm saying? And there you are, because you're the Empress. That's it. There it is. And, you know, you're a co-creator, and you're co-creating everything around you, Taurus. And you're finally coming into your own. You finally have the growth. You finally have the evolution. You finally have exactly what it is that you've been looking for. All of the development, all the steps that you've been taking for this whole year. Okay, for the whole year. Let's just put it that way. For the whole year is finally coming around. Right? Really putting in everything that you have for the Two of Cups. Wow. Because you really are, though. You're becoming more healthy between yourself and your soul. And you're really connecting. And you're connecting where? With your higher self. Excuse me. More open than I'm getting like hiccup burps. It's really weird. Anyway, so, some of you might be even getting proposed to for marriage. You might be running into someone that you're going to marry. You may be manifesting someone to marry, having a healthy relationship. Whatever it is you're doing, Taurus, okay? I can't go through a billion of them. I'm just going to name them as I see them. Everybody has their own story. If you know it's not yours, you can throw that piece away and say, nah, I just wanted a schnauzer that I couldn't find. Hey, you know what? You're going to find that schnauzer. And yeah, because you're getting the reason the sadness and the isolation, put that away, throw it away, because you have your Nine of Cups. Oh, shit. Here comes your wish come true. Have the gratitude. The emotional stability is going to really ground you as well as you're feeling more grounded. You're going to be so content and so satisfied. Your emotions are going to be, exactly where they're supposed to be, as you have, manifesting for your Ace of Cups. A lot of you are manifesting, I think a lot of you are manifesting love. And then, of course, it's always, most people are wealth. It's either wealth or love. But for some reason, whoever I'm picking up, I think you guys you're manifesting true love. But it's coming. Like I said, it could be anything. It could be money. It's abundance of whatever and prosperity of whatever you want, my friends. But I'm telling you, whoever I'm picking up on that, I see so much love. A soulmate. True love. Yeah, as you seek this piece over here, you're releasing all the baggage and releasing all of the negative things that no longer serve you, things that kept you in the shadows, things that kept you isolated, sad, all of these things. You're just really changing. There's a huge transition and shift over here in the way that you're even performing. So people could even say, you know what, Taurus isn't a glow up, because I can see them super shining right now. They are the Empress right now. And like I said, with Venus coming back around and waking up, you definitely will. It's going to make you want to shine. Moving over here with the Chariot over here, because it is justified. Everything that you're looking for, Spirit is saying it's justified. You use the cause, the law and attraction. You know how to use this. You know what you're doing. You found the balance. You know the truth. Keep knowing your truth. Keep knowing your truth. You know where you stand, and you know what you are manifesting. And even if it's not love, it could just be health, wealth, happiness. It's whatever you want, right? And you're staying in such beautiful control over here. Oh, my beautiful Tauruses, look at you. Those are my bulls. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles coming out. Two Ace of Cups, three Wheel of Fortunes, and the Ace of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. I'm actually tearing up. Why? Because you guys work so hard. They're not tears of sadness, that's for sure. It ain't one of those videos. This is like tears of joy, you guys. You work so hard. You have the abundance of your manifestation with the Ace of Pentacles. God is literally sending you a gift. And I'm going to tell you, can I just tell you something right now? This is only gift one of probably two or three gifts that you are being received. It's like your dawning of your new day. You put in all the hard work. You know what you're manifesting. You know what you're doing. Even when you get down and out, you push yourself over the top to take back control. You're like, yeah, you know what? So I freaking failed. Today I failed, but you know what? I will pick myself up again, and I will push myself to the limit and get out there and do what I need to do. And that's exactly, there it is right there. Yeah. The ending of all of this could even happen on the 13th, because remember, time's a little fluid. Even though I say 5 to the 13th or to the 11th, does not mean that that is actually 100. It's just the time of pulling energy from. It does not have to happen then. It could even start now until the 13th. Okay, it's just the way it works. But as the love abounds, when the Ace of Cups comes in, it's because you have the ending to this brand new, beautiful transition, and you have metamorphosized. You are this shiny, beautiful, beautiful golden butterfly that's coming out. This is the end of this cycle, so that you can transition into this new cycle where you feel whole and complete again, and you're getting things ready. And you have this new destiny, you're keeping it there, and hell yeah, you were in a challenge mode. Hell yeah, you're in competition mode. Heck yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you persevered, you defended yourself, you maintained control, and you're still in control. And you know what? That's right. 7 of Wands. You defended yourself till the end. And you're going to continue to keep doing it as you're waiting for the rest to come in. As you're waiting for the rest of your manifestation. Hell yeah, releasing any devils and any limiting beliefs. And good God for that, right? Restoring your freedom, taking control. No longer allowing yourself to have any kind of restrictions. I gotta let go of those restrictions. You can't manifest if you have restrictions. How's the universe going to help you if you restrict yourself to, well, it can only happen this way. Okay, well, that restricted that, so I guess you ain't getting that. Well, it can't happen like that. Well, that's another restriction. So I guess God has you gave him this book of restrictions of what he can and cannot do. Yeah, laugh, because that's what the universe does to you, because you didn't believe in magic, right? But no, Taurus says, no, we may have thought that way. We may have done that, but I got rid of all of that. Devil upside down, right? Right? You detached. You said, no, I surrender. I give it all, and here it comes. There was no lack of willpower. There was no limiting beliefs. There was maybe once in a while sadness and isolation. Hey, that happens. But you restored the freedom within yourself and the control, and then continued to give mercy to the manifestation and to the universe, and said, why am I giving the universe restrictions? I have to believe in magic. I have to believe in miracles. I have to believe in my prayers, right? So good job, guys. Oh my gosh. Got the Lovers coming in with the Four. Okay, some of you are getting a twin flame. That's it. You manifested a twin flame, or this really, really deep soulmate connection. Dang. And some money. Could even be, you manifested this awesome job, or you're manifesting for your career to be better. It could be all in one. I'm seeing 2 or 3 rewards here, you guys. That's it. Now, whether or not they all come in this month, or I don't see them coming in all at once, because this is the outcome over here where it's saying this is where you're manifesting to manifest with the Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. What? With reward, reward, reward? Huh? Well, guys, like I said, the manifesting monsters. Yeah, and you know how. You knew what you were doing. You learned, you did it, and you stayed tough. You stayed tough enough to do exactly what it is you need to do. I'm actually going to grab some of these cards over here because I love these cards, and I want to just see on the first row. Give me something for the first row, please, or just the most important messages. We have thoughts of a mature woman. Don't worry about the sex, please. It just means I'm picking up on whoever's energy. That's fine. You got the mature way. It could even, it's somebody thinking of you. Okay, someone thinking of you. Cross watchers could be you thinking of them. But definitely, like I said, it doesn't matter if it's male or female. But definitely have this over here where you have someone really thinking of you. They're definitely in the energy. So whoever I'm telling you, manifesting. Yeah, you're manifesting love. The Lovers taking the high road. Some of you are going to marry this person. But yeah, definitely saying that there is a transition and there is this change. And it felt like there had to have been this change before you got to this person. So you guys knew, or you're in a... Okay, 2 messages. For some of you, you had to go through this transformation and make this change before you could get this person. Or you have to make the change and the transformation now before you can get this person. It's going to be different for everyone. But definitely there had to be a death and a rebirth over here before you could bring these manifestations in. Ooh, journey. Journey, journey, journey. Because that's what journeys do. Could have been something that had to do with health. Right? Maybe you needed to change your lifestyle. Maybe something of that nature. Yeah, before you recorded. On the distant horizon because of the journey. Yeah, you guys are on a journey. Most of you have been. I've been saying that forever. Some of you, because of your occupation, you're going to become the privileged person. Really? Your occupation is going to make you the privileged person. So here comes that money. Here comes... I'm telling you, guys are getting more than one reward. For some of you, I don't care. No, I'm saying all of you. You're either getting 2 or 3 rewards. I don't know what you're doing. Some of you are getting ready to have a baby. I just seen child in here. And could have been manifesting. Because no matter what it is, it's great fortune for a huge change within your life. Some of you are buying a house. Yeah, there's so many. That's what I'm saying. I can't go through them all. Some of you definitely are. You might be getting married and buying a house. That's 2 rewards in one. You could have this beautiful, wealthy man coming in. Or a woman coming in. Now we have the privileged man and the privileged woman. You guys could be coming up in money. getting this message from this privileged, yeah, that's a couple right there. I just want you to know this right here is a couple. The wealthy man and the privileged woman, whichever one you are, but it doesn't matter. The privileged woman has money too, so you're coming up in your money. You have, yeah, unexpected income. So you guys are getting more money no matter what. For a lot of you, it's a lot of, for the majority of you, it's new love and money. And you're both becoming, you're running into this either privileged woman or this wealthy man. You don't have to see the privileged woman as just being some like snob though, okay guys? It's cards, okay? They're just trying to say that that's the wealthy woman. Why they don't just call it the wealthy woman, I don't know. Because a lot of people know we don't really like the word privileged because it's kind of a negative word. But it's tarot. Just let it go. It just means that has money, right? Obviously. Okay. Wow. And I'm just going to grab one card for love over here. I am going to do the career finance reading this month. I had a Cancer Leo who was begging me. He needs that. And he does. He needs that. He's such a sweetheart. But I told him that I would do that for him. Yeah. Got some playfulness going on over here. Heck yeah. Something that you definitely want to make the effort to because you have a honeymoon. This could lead to an engagement. Well, you have a honeymoon engagement, so you already have the wedding card over there. Wow, for some of you, you have to release an ex to get there. Ooh, that could be the bad health. The thing that you have to release to change. It could be an ex, the energy, or actually themselves. They could be a little codependent, so it's hard to get rid of them. This person's flirty. This person over here could still be kind of flirting with you too. This ex who doesn't want to release you. Wow, it's a lot of crazy things. Okay, guys, that was a beautiful reading. You know we're done because the table is a mess. Welcome to my channel. Till next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.